Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. 7. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Perfectdraft bow. And it's quite a bit heavier. Especially with this. Oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. It's Paul, it's Rate My Beer, and it's Robbie effing Williams. Rob's not here, unfortunately. Anyway, you probably all like Rob. But I've got a nice ice cold glass, and I'm going to mix. If I turn it round for a TC, you can see one machine set at 3 there. That's got Corona Zero in it. It's not actually set at 0, but it won't. The other one there is on 0, so I'm going to do a half a Cero and a half of standard Corona. You can probably, oh yeah, I know, so you can't see. But right, that's the idea. So we're going to go in with this non-alcohol on the bottom. It's pouring perfectly now. It was a nightmare earlier because I poured it straight off. As you can see, oh, it's not quite half, is it? Get a little bit more. That's it. So you've got half of that. Then I'm leaning down here onto the real Corona. Bloody flies. And look at that. That's a handsome pint, eh? So let's turn you back around to here. That's it. Is that it? Yep, that's it. That'll do in a way. Shush. See? Don't know. So as you can see, nice carbonated pint. So what you got here is a 50-50. You have half of Corona Zero, and you have half of normal Corona. I've shot the picture the wrong way because I'm sending it to someone. I've been a lot wally here. So let's get a shot of that. That's it. There we go, let's get a real good one. Yep, we got one. So, right, I say 50-50. Your 4.5% ABV Corona out of the machine, and also your Corona Zero, which I've just reviewed literally half an hour ago. I actually finished a pint after a review. For me, it was a win-win-win. Right, I'm going to put the lime in. You know, with Corona, there's a bloody dog hair in that. Look at that. Brand new clean glass, that is. So, there's a lime going in. As I said, if in doubt, chuck a bit of lime juice in it. It works. It's a win-win-win. Lime does bring out the flavour. And one thing I've noticed is with the lime in it, you do get a nice bitterness at the end, which is the whole idea. The drinking experience is so much better with the lime with Corona. People say it don't make much difference. For me, it does. So, it's ice cold. The head's died off a little bit since I put the lime in it, but as you saw earlier, it was almost a 2-finger head, wasn't it? So, it smells like Corona. Where do you want to go? It's malty, it's zesty. But the difference, the thing I wanted to know is how much will it actually change with having half the low alcohol in it. And would you notice after you've had a few? Blimey, that's close. That's much closer to the original. When you do the original, the Cero, you do notice that there's something missing. But as I said, if you go back to the original review of the draft Corona Zero, whatever they call it, for me, it was a great thing. It wasn't quite Corona, but I know Corona, as I said in the last one, I've drank so much of it, so I'm going to have half an idea. I haven't got a clue most of the time, But when it comes to Corona, Christ, I've drunk literally thousands upon thousands of bottles, pints through the machine. You know, I've drunk Corona for years and years and years. And to be honest, this has got it. And it does have the zestiness on the end, the smoothness you expect from Corona. I'm telling you now, and I said about the other one originally, if you'd had a few, you'll definitely not notice there's a half a Cero in there. No way. Like with a normal Corona, the head's died off. That's got it. It's a light body drink. It's a summer drink. We know that. But that is delivering. And you think how much less alcohol is in it. If you're on a daytime session, you've got to have a few machines, obviously. Or even if you had bottles of Corona and bottles of Corona Zero, chuck them in together into your Corona pint pot, you're laughing. That's absolutely doing it. You know, there's a reason it's Mexico's #1 beer and one of the most, I think it's like the biggest export beer in the United States. I've always stood by Corona. I know a lot of people pound it on the machine. For me, it's a great one. But it does, it smells of Corona all the way through. And to taste, probably not as good. The carbonation's still, the bubbles are still going up, which is good. Is it as good? It's, the trouble is, you know, I think if you were served a pint of that, as I say, and you'd had a few, I don't think you'd have a clue whatsoever. It's the same golden colour. I say that's 50-50 above. You know, it's a smooth drink. It's a summer drink. If you're doing a barbecue all day or something, and it's hot, like the sun's coming through here now, and it's quite warm in here. That's absolutely delivered for me. Absolutely top drawer. I'm shocked. But as I say, I did the first one, and I knew straight away, obviously, there's no alcohol in it, you know, sin-free. As I say, these alcohol drinks are getting, alcohol-free drinks are getting really popular now. For me, this is a yes. It's a yes all day long. They've delivered here, and this mixing them together really works. It's a shame I haven't got Corona Light, but I did Corona Light against the Corona because I thought it didn't taste that much different, and it did. This, yeah, you kind of know, but not easily. For me, it's a definite yes. I'm not going to rate it, but I'll drink it again. Maybe, yeah, why not? If you're doing a YouTube live or something, and you can do then, you're laughing, aren't you? But the trouble is, the other Corona I was hitting a bit last night, and I've only got, so it wouldn't work. But yeah, it's a yes from me. What can I say? Thanks for your time of watching. Do take your time, like the video. Bonjour.